Okay, but you need to make me a strength check first to keep holding on to that sword.
Will do. 20.
20 is enough.
Okay.
And then make me another strength check to let go of all of your weight and hold it all on the sword. Try to get leverage.
18.
18, yeah, is enough. You hold all of your weight on the sword, but it doesn't budge.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake.
Can't get up there. There's no chains hanging low enough for me to grab, are there?
There are.
Ooh.
There's 2 still at the back of it. In fact, there's 1 more because it just flung a chain over its head.
Well, actually, that'd be the best one to grab then. I'm going to attempt to grab the one it flung over since I assume it's going to pull it back around.
Okay.
I'm going to jump up, try and grab. That is a 9 to grab hold.
You jump up and you get 1 hand on the chain. Make me a climb check to see if you can get the rest of yourself up there and get a secure hold.
16.
That's enough. You do manage to climb up onto that chain.
Cool.
And that chain flings around from its back to its front once again.
I'm going to let go as I'm going over the apex so that I can fall onto its head.
Sure. Try, do an acrobatics check for that.
I'm going to cast Feather Fall, so I fall slowly.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Can I get like some sort of plus for this since I'm falling slowly?
This one will just be for casting Featherfall.
Okay. To cast it, I got an 8.
You cast it, but it doesn't seem as effective as it should be.
Okay.
So you're still falling kind of quickly.
Okay. As I'm falling, I'm going to attempt to latch onto its head.
Mm-hmm. So make an acrobatics check.
That is a 16.
You get 1 hand on its head.
Which part?
The top part, near around where Lilith is.
Okay. Am I near the face part if I were to, say, move a little bit?
Yeah, you can rotate around to that side.
Yeah. I'm gonna rotate around so that I can get a hand into the face. And I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds, which deals necrotic damage.
Okay. Yeah, do an attack roll.
Yep. That's a 9.
Since you're already there, it'll be a pretty easy thing to do.
Cool.
You reach your hand in, and your hand feels really, really cold.
Ugh. It's gonna take a total of 8 necrotic damage. It starts withering.
8 necrotic damage.
And I get my hand out of there because that's gross.
You pull your hand back out, and the length that you put your hand into the face of the breather is blistered.
Ew.
And black.
Okay. So that's a bad idea. I'm going to get away from its face.
Real quick, you're going to take some damage from that.
That's fine. What do I got here?
That's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to... Obviously, my plan is not working, so I'm going to try and leverage myself onto the shoulder and try and work my way to the front.
Okay, as you try to do this, the other chains in the back of the breather and the one in front start hovering up, and they're hovering up to your level.
Oh.
They don't look like they're gonna attack yet, but it's pretty ominous.
Okay, I'm gonna keep slowly working my way to the shoulder, using my sword sort of as a hold.
Sure, give me a climb check.
23.
23 is good. That's good enough.
Yay!
You make it around to the front, or where you wanted to go.
Okay. Ren, what should we do?
I have my hands on it still, and since I'm not throwing lightning at it and I feel this is more direct, I'm going to put my second hand on and try and cast Static Shock to stun it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give that a shot.
That's a 17.
17 is good. Yep.
Also going to take... it's going to take 3 damage.
3 damage. You cast the lightning into the side of its head on the cloak, and you see the lightning disperse off of it as though it were some kind of hydrophobic surface.
Ooh, weird.
Is that chain still
for lightning.
glowing slightly red?
Yeah, it appears more red now.
Can you break that?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take my sword and try and stab it through one of the links.
You raise your sword up, and at the same moment that you do, the links that were hovering up make it to your level, and one of them lashes out into you. It is going straight for you, and it's a small chain. See if you can dodge it.
18.
You don't notice it. You don't see it behind you, unfortunately. You had a chance to hear it, but it wasn't good enough. And it strikes directly into your side, through your plate mail.
Oh.
And
How far in does that go?
you're gonna take some damage from that.
Oh.
So give me a second here. I need to roll some dice.
Ooh. Well, I know you're hurt, but I call out to you telling you to get behind its head. If it does it again, dodge and it'll hit itself.
38.
Ow. Oh. Oh. That hurts.
Wait, you did 38 damage? Oh my gosh.
Ow.
It went straight through the plate mail, and into the side of your body.
Ow.
I'm going to try and power through the pain and just
Give
hit
me
it.
give me a will check.
Yeah. 19.
19's good enough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm powering through, and I'm going to try and stab one of the chain links with my sword.
Okay, make an attack roll.
12.
12. Your sword point glances off the side of one of the links, and it makes a nick in it.
Do it again. I'm gonna.
The breather screeches in pain.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move around the head to get in front, to get near her in case the chain links come by again.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to stab again.
One of the chain links throws itself at Theron. You see it in front of you, so you have a chance to dodge.
As it's coming down, I'm gonna cast shield to deflect it.
Okay, make a roll to cast that.
Yep.
In time.
18.
You cast it in time, and the shield blocks the chain from hitting you, and the chain bounces off.
Cool. I keep it there. I'm protecting Lilith.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna try and stab the chain again, sort of the same place. Okay, 22.
Yeah.
22 is good enough. Your point goes directly into one of the links, and the way that you glanced at the other time and made a little nick, you do the same thing in the center of that link, and the side that you already glanced off of breaks,
Take that.
and the breather just wails, just.
Hurts, doesn't
Can you
it?
do that again? Can you please?
There, right there. That one. There it is.
Oh,
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't seem to like that. So there's another one, right? There's another one up above its head.
Yes, there's another link of chain above its head still hovering.
Let's take out the other one if you can manage it.
Well, hold on. I think we're a little confused here.
Sorry.
There's a chain link that's going around his neck.
Oh, I understand.
And attached to that are chains that are dangling down.
Okay.
and so
Okay.
So did I take out one of just the sides?
Yeah, one of the sides of the links in the chain.
I'm gonna
On its
try
neck.
and take out the other side to
Yeah.
completely sever it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still holding that shield up, trying to protect.
20.
A nat 20.
Oh no,
no,
not
sorry.
a
I was
nat
looking at
20.
this one.
Yeah.
Not
I was looking at that one.
Yeah.
You gotta hide that. That made me really happy.
Yeah, I know. It's not.
You raise your sword up, and you're about to stab it in until you get interrupted by the chain in your side getting jerked out.
Ow.
I can't help you with that. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
And so you're gonna take. You take 10 damage from that as
How
you
you
start
looking?
bleeding.
Ow. Ow. I've been better.
Every time you make an attack from this point on, you're gonna take damage.
Okay.
from your bleeding, from your wound.
Okay.
And that interrupts your attack completely.
I'm gonna spend my action trying to stop to tourniquet the wound.
Sure. How are you doing this?
Take a piece of my cloth. It's on her side, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a piece of cloth, put it over it from my own tunic, just wrap it around, keep it tight, keep the pressure.
Sure. Make me a climb check, actually.
Climb check is 16.
You're able to hold on, but the breather is still writhing around trying to fling you off of it.
Okay.
So you managed to get around to her.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to stabilize her. This was intelligence. That's 14.
14, you wrap it around, but the bleeding doesn't seem to stop.
It's cool. We'll deal with it later. I'm gonna
Kill it.
go ahead and attack again. That same link. Trying
Okay.
to sever it. Ouch. 10.
10. You miss. You graze it a little bit, and it does a little nick, but it's really nothing significant.
Okay.
And you take 5 points of damage
Okay.
from your bleeding wound.
All right. I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay.
11.
11. You nick it again. It doesn't do anything. And then the third chain link that is being held up and suspended goes straight for Theron.
I'm gonna take the whole blow. I'm gonna try and just man it out.
Mm-hmm. Is your shield spell still active?
Yes, I'm constantly just using it to keep it.
All right. So it's gonna come at you, and with significant force. So make a climb check to try to block that entire thing.
8.
8. You get blown backwards, and you're gonna fall off, unless
I'm
you're
gonna try
able to
and
make.
grab him
Okay.
as this is happening.
Okay. You reach out for his hand.
Would this be dexterity?
Yes.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, you grab onto his hand and you fling him back up onto the breather's head.
I got you.
Thanks.
Impressive.
You're getting hurt. I'm gonna pull out the dagger I have and attempt to cut through the chain too.
Okay.
This is a strength check. 8.
8. To
Cut the chain.
Right.
Yeah. Around its neck.
Yeah, you nick the same area that Lilith was nicking before, and it's starting to make a little bit of a dent, but the link on the chain is still holding strong.
Your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try it one last time. I'm not feeling very well.
I'm pretty tapped out too. Oh, but it's okay.
23.
23. You take 5 points of damage,
Okay.
and as you do so, you raise the sword up, you feel the pain, but you get through it, and you jab your sword into that last link, that last little bit of the link, and you sever it completely. And what once was red, almost white hot chain goes completely dark.
Dark.
Completely back to
Oh, okay.
back to normal. The chain slides off the breather, and the very large chain, the one that is like the human size almost, it falls forward and down, and the cloak deflates.
Is this a fast deflate or a slow deflate?
This is a slow deflate, but it's increasing in speed.
We're like 25 feet off the ground, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna brace for impact.
Okay. And what do you do, Thur?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I can't afford to use any more magic in case something happens.
Okay, both of you brace for impact for a 25-foot fall. And, you know what? Roll a d20. Let's see how well your position was to manage this.
I got a 1.
A natural one?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
I got an 8.
You got an 8.
It's okay, I have the HP to spare, but it's gonna hurt.
Oh, man. All right, well, here we go. Gonna make some rolls to see how much damage you take. Oh, my God.
I'm dead. See you later. It wasn't the breather, it was the fall.
Okay, well, the dice rolled 88, but...
Oh.
I'm
No,
gonna-
no, that's fine, I'm still alive.
No, I'm gonna cut it to 44, and you've
Okay.
broken your leg.
Aww. But I would have been alive. Okay. That's fine.
Ren!
Ow.
Lilith, what did you roll again?
An 8.
An 8.
Oh.
You brace for impact a little better.
Yeah, I'm dealing with my wound. It's not the best.
So let me make a quick roll.
Ow.
You take 34.
I'm instantly knocked out.
What's your health at?
-4.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
I'm instantly knocked out.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so because you're at -4 and you're bleeding, someone's gonna need to stabilize you.
Wow.
With my broken leg, I'm going to man through the pain, get up, grab her, and drag her away from the breather.
Okay, you drag her out from the cloak.
I'm going to light it on fire, the cloak on fire, because that seems to work all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to start trying to heal this wound of hers, not mine.
All right. Also, the cloak gets lit on fire.
Good. That is an 8 to try and stop the bleeding.
You wrap some more bandages around, but the bleeding doesn't seem to stop. Lilith takes another 5 points of damage to put her at -9.
Kittlesworth, are you able to do anything about this?
Kittlesworth floats over. I want to say rushes, but, it just kind of like floats quickly over.
It's going to become party of one real quick. Try again. That is a 21.
21 is good enough to stop the bleeding.
I sigh. I'm gonna just lay down. Is the cloak burning away from the big breather, or is it just kind of like on fire?
It's on fire. Yeah, it seems to be, burning pretty well.
Like the other breathers, how like you burn them, they eventually fizzle away to nothing, or
You
like
see ashes. Yeah.
Okay, good. With that in mind, I'm gonna take my own leg. I'm gonna crunch the leg back into place.
Ooh.
Yep, the bone back into place.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna take damage from doing that.
That's fine.
Yeah, you take 10 damage from doing that.
Okay.
It's also really painful.
I know. I'm gonna cast Mending on the bone so that it heals up and solidifies back into one piece.
Sure, you can cast Mending.
And then I'm gonna take a long nap. A very long nap.
Just out in the open in the field?
Well, I can't. I don't want to carry her anywhere in case she starts bleeding again. I have a broken. Well, I guess it's not broken anymore, but I guess we could like make a shelter or something over on the woods.
So even though the leg isn't broken anymore, it still feels very sore.
I'd imagine.
It's not easy to walk on, and you're like up to your elbow on your arm is still black and blistered, and it's quite painful.
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt. I think the best thing to do would try and sleep through the night and see if I feel better in the morning, and hopefully she wakes up. So I'll, with my good arm and one good leg leading me forward, I'm going to drag her over to the forest.
Sure. See if you can. Are you gonna look for like a suitable place to?
Yeah, like
set
a
down?
camp, like something I can make a quick fire in and just sleep.
All right, make a survival check.
Yep. Plus survival, which is intelligence, wisdom. That's a 9.
9. You don't find anywhere that's very suitable.
Cool. What time is it?
It's about 6 p.m.
I'm gonna look to Kittlesworth. Do you know anything anywhere around here that'd be safe from them?
The cloak on Kittlesworth moves down to signify no.
Okay. I'll keep looking. Make another survival check.
Okay.
That is a 10.
10's good enough. I'm just trying to follow the ambiguous crowd outside. Yeah, 10's good enough. You find a good clearing to set up. It's not the best, but it's something.
I will light a small fire, very contained fire, and then I will fall asleep.
You light it with your flint and steel. And yeah, you fall asleep beside the fire with Lilith.
Oh. Thought I was dead.
You wake up the next day, and that's what you say as soon as you wake up.
Yep. Thought I was dead. Does Lilith wake up?
No, she still seems knocked out. But the bleeding has stopped.
Okay, that's good. How is my arm looking?
Your arm is still looking pretty messed up.
Cool.
Pretty messed up.
Does it look like it's getting worse? Or it's just kind of like in this state of gross?
It's not getting worse.
Okay.
In fact, some of the color is starting to come back through the arm, from the top of the arm down to the bottom.
Okay.
Some of the color.
I'm gonna look to Kittlesworth. Kittlesworth, do you know how to fix this? Pointing to my arm.
Kittlesworth's cloak moves down. He has no idea.
Okay. Well, I assume it's probably necrotic, as that's usually what it looks like when I do this to people. But it usually spreads, so I guess it wasn't all that powerful. I guess I'll just have to let it wait. I could find an antidote, but I don't know where I could find one around here. I don't even know where I am. Do you have any idea where we are relative to any of the cities?
The cloak moves up.
Are we close?
The cloak doesn't do anything. It seems confused.
Are we close to an area that is safe? Somewhere we can go? A city or a town?
The cloak doesn't do anything.
Okay. What were you... In this shape, will we be able to go to whatever you were trying to show us before?
The cloak moves up.
Oh, I don't know how far I can carry Lilith. My leg still hurts. But I guess I can try my best. I'm gonna go over to her. Attempt to pick her up. Hoist her over my shoulder.
When you go to pick her up, you see that the bandages look kind of messy. They're still bloody.
That's not good either. Cool. Looking at my tattered robes, I'm gonna look to Kittlesworth. May I borrow some cloak?
Kittlesworth, the cloak moves down vigorously.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know how that works, so I guess I'll just keep using my own. Tear off more of my tunic, remove the bandages, apply new ones.
Okay, yeah, you take the bandages off, and when you take them off, you see the wound, and it's a deep wound. It looks almost like a bullet hole.
Ugh.
It's not looking good.
Is it clean?
No.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation, try and make some water, just clean out the wounds best I can.
Okay. Yeah, you do manage to do that.
Cool.
Once it's clean it out.
Once it looks as clean as possible, I'm gonna wrap her back up, keep it nice and tight so that it doesn't start bleeding again. Again, just it's real good. Try and lift her up.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Yep. That's a 19 plus 3, 22.
A 22. That's enough to lift her up.
Cool. I look to Kittlesworth and say, lead the way.
Kittlesworth leads the way.
Oh, almost. Heal. Did I heal overnight?
Yeah, you healed a little bit.
Okay.
What were you at?
35.
Yeah, you heal about 50 HP.
Cool.
Especially because you fixed your leg.
Yeah, I tell Kittlesworth to lead the way.
He leads the way back out from the forest to the same area where that large breather with the chains are. The chains are lifeless on the ground, and the cloak has disappeared.
Cool.
And you move past it into the plains. Up to the hill. And Lilith starts coming too.
Oh.
Hey, are you okay?
I feel like I have died.
Well, you didn't.
I didn't even feel this bad that one time I drank way too much.
Gramps did try and give you too much that night.
Speaking of Gramps, he's going to kill us.
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. What's more important is that you're awake.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, I can tell you're pretty out of it.
The wind
so,
has picked up a little bit.
no worries. I'll keep carrying you.
Where are we going?
I'm still following Kittlesworth to the place before.
Is that chain guy dead?
Yeah. I turn you around a little bit so you can see.
Hey, Kittlesworth, do you know, is he gone for good?
Kittlesworth's cloak does not move.
Oh.
Is there more than one?
Kittlesworth's cloak goes up pretty vigorously.
Okay.
I don't want to fight one of those things anytime soon. Again.
Well, we know how to kill one.
Yeah. It hurts, though.
I think if we had known earlier, a little less trial and error probably would have helped.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, it's okay. Other than the fact that, you were bleeding all over the place. I broke my leg and then had to carry you for God knows how far into the forest just to set up camp.
How is your leg?
It's in one piece again.
How's your arm?
I mean, you're slumped over me, so, I give you, what you can see of the bits of my fingertips and stuff.
What happened to it?
I put my hand into its face.
I'll mark that as a thing never to do.
Good. It was really cold, and it felt like... I can't even explain it. It was eerie cold. It went down my whole spine.
Well, I guess let's just keep going.
Okay. Kittlesworth, are we almost there?
As soon as you say that, you've crested the hill, and a river that you didn't quite see before has made itself apparent to you. It's flowing in your direction off to your right. And when you're at the top of this crest, you see in front of you, it looks like the back of some buildings.
Buildings? There's
Yeah.
a town?
It appears so.
There's a town.
They're made of wood.
Oh, that would be nice. A bed. A bed would be fantastic.
To your left, there's a large pond. And you can see way off into the distance, through some of the buildings, there's some trees. So, looks like the forest started back up again.
It looks almost abandoned, like nature's reclaimed the village.
That's weird.
Well, I don't know what's down there, but according to Breather's Worth here, it is somewhere we should have been going, so I guess the best course of action is to continue forward. Kettlesworth, is there anything significant about the pond?
Kittlesworth's cloak moves down.
Then it's the village.
And we'll be back after a short 10-minute intermission, so stay tuned. This is Party of 3 on WARC 90.3 FM in Meadville.